Hello. Good
Yeah,
morning.
hi,
Good
Bala.
morning. Yeah, good morning. Vijay. Able to hear me, right?
Yes, Bala. Please continue. Yeah.
Okay. So myself, Bala Subramanian, and about me, I have close to 18 years of SAP FICO experience, and the purpose of joining this training is to I don't have much of experience in treasury functionality, treasury module, so I wanted to join and on this course for treasuries.
Y-
Is yeah,
Fair enough. Fair
especially.
enough. Yeah, fair enough, Bala. I mean, you would like to upskill your expertise skills. Yeah, understood. Understood. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Bala. So, just for others' information, also, kindly do not reveal your organization where you are working, and do not reveal your client also. I don't want, because others I do not want, I mean, not interested. Kindly, I'm requesting you people, please just what Bala said, like that, you can just tell us, let us know the experience and where you are. That's it. Okay. This is my humble request. Yeah. LK.
Yeah, hi Vijay. Good
Yeah,
morning,
yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So myself, Lalita, I'm from Hyderabad actually. So I have 12 years of experience. Out of 12 years, I have 8 years of experience into SAP. Right now, I'm expertising into the SAP FICO and as well as COPA. Uh, yeah,
Oh,
I just wanted to upskill FSCM also. That's the
oh,
reason I'm here.
oh, okay, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, yeah, thank you. So, next one, Madhuri.
Hello, good morning all.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Please continue.
yeah, I have a total. My name is Madhuri. I have total years of 8.5 years of experience, which includes 3.5 in SAP FI, and I was working in CFIN and S4 both. So FSCM will be adding advantage for me for my upskilling my knowledge. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. Manju, I know. Okay. Shaila?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm Shaila, having overall 9 years of experience in SAP, specific to SAP around 7. So, working in majorly modules. So, in the CEO point of view, I'm aware, I mean, hands-on experience, not much, but the cost center, quota, and I have in-depth
Okay.
knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. So, Subbu?
Hi, Jay. Hi, good morning, everyone. My
Yeah,
name
hi.
is Subhi. I have overall the 15 years experience on SAP FICO along with CPIN and S4HANA Finance. And I want to upskill on the FSCM and the treasury management as well. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Subbu. Thank you. Thank you. So, Subramaniam?
Hello, hi Vijay. Very good morning.
Yeah, very good.
So I have overall close to 5 years of experience in SAP FI. Currently looking forward to upskill myself in collections, credit, and dispute management, since I'm working on a implementation and a conversion project.
Okay, Subramaniam. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Sujay, I know. Venkat, I know. Venkat, because since many years he is working. Okay, I know Venkat. Vikas?
Yeah, hi all. Good morning. My name is Vikas. I'm basically from Bangalore, and I have total years of 13 years of experience, and out of that, 10 years are in SAP, and currently I'm working on FICO both the parts. So that's it from my side. Yeah,
Okay, okay, Vikas. Yeah,
thanks.
thank you. Thanks, Vikas. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, all. Thanks for your kind introduction. So I understood that one. A majority of the peoples, all are we are working. So that's a really good thing for me. Even because why I need this information, because the initial stage itself, if somebody is going to start learning without knowing the FI knowledge, without having that proper FI CO knowledge, I will tell them straightforward, kindly do not, I mean, at least they should have 2 to 3 years of SAP FI experience. Then only they can start, they can digest the process of treasury. Without having that knowledge, if the somebody would suggest, okay, just go and learn this thing, but that is not workout. It's not like FI. It is not a straightforward. First of all, it's a completely depends on the external factors. The treasury is a, that is what I took the introduction. Yeah, thank you all. Thanks for giving that your introduction. Okay, so let me share my screen and let us start. Let us see what are the topics we are going to discuss. I'll show you where we are in the previous batch related. So can anyone please confirm once you are able to see my screen so that I can start my the topics what we are going to discuss.
Yes, Vijay, can see your screen.
Thank you, Subramaniam.
But for
Thank
me,
you.
I think it's coming blank. I don't know.
Uh, can anyone please confirm? Is it others also getting the same blank screen or it's only for you? If it is
No,
for you, yeah, kindly please rejoin if you don't mind. I'll admit. Okay, there might be some network glitch will be there. Yeah,
Sure.
please.
They're
Yeah,
visible
yeah,
with me.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Fine. Okay, let him join. Just a second. Okay, fine. Okay, Vikas, is that appearing the screen now?
I
Hello?
don't. No, no, it's still blank.
Okay, not sure, but white is blank. But I'll share with you that
Sure.
demo invitation demo. Okay, even after completion. Anyhow, it is a recorded session only. I'll share with you because
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
If any concerns, if you would require any clarification, please raise your hand. You can speak out. Because
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
anyone. This is not only for him. Anyone. Okay, fine. So the topics which we are going to discuss in the session. First of all, before going to explain about this one, because many people are getting confused. I got many calls. What is FSCM? What is Treasury? First, let me clarify this one. Then after that, we'll jump into the topics. Because if I directly jump into the topics, what I feel you people, I mean, maybe for others, they have the clarity, but some people, they do not have clarity. It may not fruitful, whoever do not have the clarity. Okay, first let us discuss. Let me explain about few things. Then after that, definitely I will jump into the topic. Fine. So now coming to the FSCM. FSCM is stands for, as every we are aware, financial supply chain management. So the FSCM module, it has been divided into the two parts. Because many people's every day I'm receiving calls, but still they are not understanding. That is the reason I took this one. Let me clarify this one so that it is easy for them to understand. Fine. Okay. So FSCM, let's say the part A. Part B. Now, so in the part A, what are the topics are going to comes in the either part one, you can treat it part two, or but I have divided it to the part A and part B. Now, cash and liquidity management. Treasury is a separate, risk management is a separate. Don't mix at any point of time treasury and risk management, because the risk management is always dependent on the treasury. Okay, without having the treasury, you may do some analysis, but again, there are certain components to be required in order to do that forecasting analysis also. That is the reason treasury is a separate, risk management is a separate. But risk management is only for the analysis purpose. Whether the before going to invest or before going to borrow the money, how they are going to do the forecasting analysis. Okay, that is where the risk management will come into picture. Now, fourth one, IHC, in-house cash management. The next one is a debt management, then advanced payment management. So now I'll show you the same thing into the system also, because you might have already experienced in the S4HANA. This is S4HANA 2022 server. I will tell you. Now go to CRO. Now coming to the financial supply chain management. In the financial supply chain management, you can see here in-house cash, advanced payment management, treasury and risk management, commodity management, debt and recovery management. So you can see here the commodity management I have not added here, because treasury and risk management both are combined here. Again, you can see here under transaction manager, you can able to see the treasury components. From here, again, basic risk analyzer, market risk analyzer, credit risk analyzer, portfolio risk analyzers. These are the part of risk management. I missed one thing here, is a commodity management. The debt management also, it's a part of treasury only, okay, but I just listed here as a separate one. So these are the topics will be part of part A in the financial supply chain management. Now part B. Credit management, collections management, dispute management, then BCM is a bank communication management, BCM. Okay, these are the topics which are going to cover. But now in the here itself, in the new bank accounting, that concept anyhow, I'm going to cover in the cash and liquidity management. You can see here. Right. So now here you can see in the cash and liquidity management, the bank accounting, it will come new bank accounting. This I'm going to cover anyhow under the cash and liquidity management. So now, now if anyone need any clarification, please let me know about here the topics what I have explained. Okay, this is completely the treasury. This is the treasury and risk management. These are the topics, and the part B, these are the things. Okay, in this one, upfront I am telling for all the people this topic which I am not going to cover in the session, because this is a separate batch which I am taking, because especially for the bank accounting, EBS and all, I am going to cover as a separate session. Except in-house cash, I am covering all the topics. Okay, for your information. Now, if anyone need any clarification, please let me know here the topics. If in the part 1, part B, if anyone need any clarification, please let me know so that I'll jump into the syllabus what we are going to discuss. Okay, if you are good.
Yes, Vijay, this said Subbu.
Yeah, Subbu.
I think, will you explain MBC as well? I think it will separate.
No, MBC, I will explain you, Subbu. Okay, but MBC multi-bank connectivity, it is going to integrate with the cloud system. Okay, basically this is a test system. I cannot show the real time, but how the file is coming in, how the BCM, how the MBC alerts are coming in, how we are going to monitor that, I will cover in the session. Okay,
No,
MBC
why I'm asking
overview.
here, okay, I understand. Thank you. Thanks for clarification, Vijay. nowadays what happened, that so it's updated the MVC. So most
Yes,
of the clients are looking for the MVC. It's a
yes.
cloud based. Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, thanks for
understood.
clarification. Okay.
Understood, understood, Shubhu. Understood. I completely agreed with you, but unfortunately, I cannot show you because it's not like MBA. It's a completely integrated with the cloud system. Okay, that is
Mhm.
where the problem. Okay, but the overview and process I will explain. Okay,
Mhm.
don't
Okay,
worry about
okay, got it. Thank you.
it. Yeah, yeah, thank you.
And in-house, any challenge?
No, no. See, challenge in the sense the in-house cache itself, it will take 2 months of time. Okay, that is the reason it's a separate batch which I am taking. Okay, these topics to complete in order to these topics itself, it is taking too much of time. Okay, because if I include this one, then it will longer. It will that yeah, the batch timings it will go beyond the limitations. Okay, that to detailed explanation. I mean that much will not be there. If it is a specific batch, then the time we will have sufficient time, enough time, then the explanation, the scenarios, replication and all, it will be easy to digest that one. Okay, that is the reason in-house cache, even at this moment I kept it aside because even I am also occupied with my project work and all. As of now there is no batch is going on, but I am planning to start in April. Okay, the new batch. But past 6 months there is no batch for this one. Okay, but if anyone would interest, then definitely I will let you know about this one.
Vijay, can you just explain the basic understanding for in-house cache, if
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is? Yeah.
Basic I will give, ma'am. Basic I'll give. Okay, what is the in-house cache? What is the
Mm,
FOBO? What is the robo? I will give the high level. Okay, I'll give.
mm,
I'll give that one. Don't worry.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hi Vijay, Subramaniam here.
Yeah, Subramani.
So Vijay, I see that you have divided into two parts, right? Part A and Part B. So
Hmm.
the sessions you will take will be separate, right? So Part A will start separate and Part B will, because I'm looking specifically for Part B, Vijay, for my requirement.
Okay, see. Okay, let me explain you about this one. So part A, part B, I cannot start as a separate one because okay, see, first thing is that what I'm going to start from the cash and liquidity cash and liquidity management, treasury. Now, if you can see here, that the sequence of the topics which I am going to cover, you can see the cash and liquidity management. I kept it heading, but under this there are many topics are listed here. You can see
Okay.
overview of cash and liquidity management. But to answer to your question in short, these credit and collections and dispute management BCM, these are the topics are going to cover towards the end. Okay, Subbu will do one thing because recently, I mean, for current batch, for ongoing batch, collections management, the topic is going on. Okay, so
Okay.
I will invite you in that session. Okay, for
Okay.
your
Okay.
info, if you want to continue only if you are looking only for specific these topics, I
Okay.
will invite you for those sessions. Then you will end up your classes. Okay, very soon.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Okay,
That would help, Vijay. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
okay, okay, fine, no problem, fine. Now coming to the
Vijay, one
anyone,
sorry to
yeah,
interrupt.
yeah, please, please,
To
please.
have a part A and I mean to take the part A, what is the basic requirement? When I say basic requirement for the candidate, like we should have a domain knowledge in this, or is it sufficient to have a domain knowledge, or the SAP hands-on also is something required? Because I have a SAP hands-on on HANA itself and both in FI and CO. But in terms of treasury, it will be a starting from basic, right? Because I'm less looking
Yeah,
for
yeah,
an
yeah.
yeah, I'm
See,
looking for like there are workflows which has been introduced in HANA, right? So that also will be covered in this.
See, workflows will be covered anyhow. Okay,
Mhm.
workflows will be covered. But now see, as I mentioned beginning of the session itself, at least you should have minimum 2 to 3 years of FI hands-on experience. Okay,
Yeah,
domain, yeah,
yeah. Mm.
domain in the sense during the session when the class is going to start, there are few websites are there which you need to start immediately looking into or monitoring that those websites. Okay, like
Mm.
Investopedia, Money Control, okay, like it's Economic Times. There are few websites I will nominate for you people. You can start watching every day what is going to happen and what you need to observe. observe in that website. Okay, during the session, definitely I'll tell you. Okay,
Okay.
but
Okay.
because basically the treasury, as I mentioned earlier, also it's not the straightforward. Like in FI, what we will do, if we have the vendor, if we have the GL account, that's it. We can post the invoice, we can clear that one. But within the system itself, but it's always treasury. It's not based on the system availability. In addition to that, we need to think about external factors. So what is going on? Okay, what is going on externally? What is the market situation? If you closely monitor since September to till date, the dollar value was 73 rupees was there in the month of September. Okay, once now if you observe closely, now today the dollar rate is close to 87 point something it is there. Okay, within this 4 months time span, the dollar price has been increased. Then let's talk about the commodities. Okay, copper, gold, silver, crude oil. It also has been increasing day by day. The prices are moving spike. Then what could be the reasons behind that? Okay, according to that, how we need to mitigate the risk of organization. We need to think about always external factors. Okay, that we will discuss in the session in detail. Okay,
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
thank you. Anyone need any clarification still? So please come up. Okay, silence means I can take it up. Everyone is good. Okay, let's move on to the topics. So the first topic would be the part A. What I'm going to start. The first topic would be a cash and liquidity management. But still, I'm repeating one thing. Before going to start the cash and liquidity management, you can see here in front of you, basic configuration is to be required. The basic setup, always basic setup is to be required. Then after that, the business partner concept will be explained in detail, then as well as the EBS, all these things to be required. See, this is a previous batch related topic. Okay, in FBZP, what are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA, how the EBS is going to work. After completion of this thing only, then I'm going to start the cash and liquidity management. So now you can see here in front of you only, I'm showing what was happened for the previous batches. The similar will be continued up for upcoming batches also. So the what is the current day, what is the prior day, we'll discuss in detail in the session. So this is the cash and liquidity management, the first topic. Intraday bank statement, how it is going to integrate with cash and liquidity management. Then after that, the planning levels, planning groups, so how the memo records are being created automatically, manually. So manual planning, how the manual planning to be done in case if we do not have the automatic functionality. So that I am going to cover. Then one exposure concept, how the FQM underscore flow table will get updated. So data setup for multiple applications. So cash flow analyzer for the planning. So how this is a fury of how the cash concentration is going to happen. All these topics will be covered in the first topic, cash and liquidity management. Basically, it is going to integrate with your electronic bank statement, the cash and liquidity management. Then this is the cash management. Then liquidity management is a separate, right? So the liquidity management is integration with your customers and vendors as well as material management, sales and distribution. All will be covered in the same topic. Now, once that will be completed, then the next topic will be a treasury. So now somebody raised their voice. Vikas, any question? Do you have any question? You raised your voice, your hand.
No. It was last time. I think when you
Okay.
said in the starting of the class, we should raise an hand then ask question. No? So it was that.
Okay, Vikas. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Vikas. Thank you. Okay. Now, the treasury, the next topic after completion of CLM, I'm going to start the treasury. Basic configuration of the treasury, market data management, import market data into SAP system, how the market data like interest rates, security prices, commodity prices, statistical data, how this is going to import into the system. There are multiple ways are there. So I will show you in the system. Then money market. This is the first topic which I am going to start in the treasury. Okay, this is the basic setup is to be required for the treasury. See now, basics of the treasury. Okay, first basic configuration is to be required. Then after completion of the basic configuration, then only I am going to start the next topic is a money market. There are basic steps to be required. Now you can see here, these are the basic steps which need to be configured. Then after that, this topic I'm going to start. Under money market, what is the business process? There are different instruments are there in the money market itself. Fixed term deposit, deposit at notice, commercial paper, cash flow transactions, current account style, then as well as facilities, bilateral facilities, syndicated facility, then loans on short term and long term. Okay, interest rates, variable interest rates, then mirroring deal I am going to cover towards the end. Okay, so month end activities and daily activities. What are the activities which are involved in the money market? Then correspondence framework. So correspondence is nothing but after creation of the deal, then we need to get it confirmed from the counterparty. That is a PDF format. It will get generated. It will send to the counterparty. We need to get confirmation from them. So that is where the correspondence will get generated. So there are n number of instruments are there in this. So around 4 or 5 instruments I am going to cover in the money market, where you can see here the money market. It's a detailed has been covered here. You can see here what is the process takes place and how the accounting entries are takes place. The configuration, each and every step I am going to do in front of you the configuration. Then I'll replicate the scenario. Okay, in front of you. Okay, majority what you can see here, I have done the configuration somewhere. I took the screenshots also, I placed here. If there is any critical configuration which there could be a chances to forget, I for their information purpose, each and everything which has covered step by step here. Variable interest rate, other things are already covered. After completion of the money market, I am going to start the foreign exchange. So in the foreign exchange, there are different types of instrument. 5 types of instruments will be there. Spot transaction, forward transaction, rollover, premature settlement, then netting, then non-deliverable contract. So these are the transactions are there, but the majority of the transaction in the even swapping also I am going to cover in this one. You can see here in the forex, this is a forward contract spot. Then the majority of the one, the swapping is a very important here. The swapping, okay, interest rate swaps will be there. Then exchange rate swaps will be there. There are different types of swappings are there. Swapping end user, then how it is going to cover currency swap, interest rate swaps. So this end to end which I am going to cover in the session. Then the correspondence, it is a quite common for each and every sub module. Coming to the securities, business process, understanding of the business process, accounting, then shares, mutual funds, bonds. Bonds is a fixed bonds, fixed interest rate bonds, variable interest rate bonds, then month-end activities, security class creation. So this all comes under the configuration activities. These are the instruments. These are the instruments. So now you can see, then after that I am going to start the derivatives. So under derivatives, I'm going to cover majority of the cases, features and options, because currency and options I have already covered in the currency. Okay, cross currency swap also already been covered. Interest rate swap, interest rate also covered. It's part of the foreign exchange. Now in the derivatives, especially whether you are going to apply the derivative concept on shares or on mutual funds or bonds, doesn't have. Okay, bonds is doesn't applicable that derivatives concept, or on commodities. Okay, it's up to you which one, but I am going to cover in the derivatives will be applied on equities or on features and options with together with the commodity I'm going to cover in the session. Now the trade finance, trade finance is a separate topic. How this is for especially for sales and purchases point of view. How the trade finance will be there. Now securities, commodities, hedging. Now here you can see the trade finance. How the trade finance topic which is going to apply and what is the use of that one, the process, accounting entries, configuration, all are going to cover it's in detail the process which includes process and all. Now commodity management I forgot to include in this one, but where you can see here this is the current batch, ongoing batch. Then commodities also where you can see here commodities also which detailed configuration has been done. Then commodities also end to end has been covered, commodities related configuration and the scenarios are replicated. Now once this will be completed, because in order to execute the hedging concept, the above should be required. Either it could be a foreign exchange instrument or it's a commodity instruments to be required, because we have already completed. Now towards end we are going to execute the hedge management. So the hedge management which is going to integrate with the exposure management. What is the exposure management 2.0 and how the exposure to be derived with help of the with help of the manual exposure or with help of the automatic derivation, various sources that the exposure. Then what are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA? This is the biggest change in S4 HANA. Hedging cockpit is one of the biggest change as compared with the other ECC system. Okay, here we need to stretch more time. Okay, how the hedge planning will be done, what is the hedging cockpit, what is the hedging area, how the testing will be done, what is the retrospective test, what is the prospective test. There are different types of testings are there, and what is the snapshot functionality, how the snapshot we need to take the snapshot, how the system is going to read that snapshot, what snapshot it consists of. All these topics are going to cover. And finally, the testing, effective test method, right? It consists of two testings. The effective test, one is a prospective test, another one is a retrospective test. How the testings are going to affect. Okay, what is the use of them? Then we will see the in detail. Now, so this is the hedge management. I think I have included here is the commodities concept, but this commodities I am going to cover before the hedging. Okay, only the up and down it is there, but definitely this should be completed before before the hedging, because which we are going to execute scenario with help of the commodities product type only. That we will see that one. Now the mirror deals are nothing but in case if there are any intercompany loans are happening. If one group of entity has two legal entities, if there is a requirement, let's say they want to borrow the money from external sources, but in this perspective, one entity has sufficient money. In addition to that, they are having the excess funds. So no need to borrow the funds from the external sources. So instead of that one, they can utilize the funds which legal entity has the excess funds. So one is a sender, another one is a receiver. This is going to the deal. Once you place the order into the sender company, the automatically the another deal will be created into the receiver's legal entity. Okay, that is where mirror deals. This is the concept. Just I have given overview. Now treasury payments, this is a separate concept where the bank to bank transfer, repetitive code transfer, free form payment transfer, this will be there. Once this will be completed, I'm going to start the risk management, because it's always the risk management is dependent on the treasury. Now the risk management, overview of the risk management, I mean market risk analyzer, what are the analyzer what are the analysis characteristics, analysis structure, evaluation rules, evaluation types, all there are few configuration steps to be required for the risk management. So now you can see here the risk management. These are the risk management, the configuration, how that is to be done, the steps, configuration steps, how it is going to take place. Now After completion, I mean, this is a market risk analyzer, then credit risk analyzer, cash flow risk analyzer, portfolio analyzer. Because cash flow analyzer, which I'm going to cover as part of cash and liquidity management, but even here also I'll show you. Portfolio analyzer. This is the part one. After completion of the part one, I'm going to start the part B. Part B is the credit management. Overview of the credit management. What are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA? What is the difference between statistical and dynamic credit check? What is the DCD functionality, document credit decision? This is the functionality which they have introduced, and how the DCD is going to work, and what are the how we can block the automatically blocking that sales orders, either it's a delivery or goods issue. So how we are going to block, and how the credit, if some customer want to increase the credit limit, okay, so how the credit limit request to be approved, who is the credit analyst, what is the higher level and the lower level relationship, how we need to map the relationship in the credit management, we'll see that one. What is the role of the credit, what is the BP role which we need to assign in the credit management. Then after that, collections management. In the collections management, overview of the collections management. What are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA? Collection segment, collection profile, collection specialist, collections manager, then collection strategies, how we are going to apply the collection strategies. What is the work list, how we need to create the promise to pay, how the installment payments will be created, how the promise to pay, how the automatically the collections management, the case and promise to pay will get closed. What is the role of assignment for the business partner, the end to end, which I'm going to cover in the session. Now, dispute management, overview of the dispute management, dispute profile. But for dispute management, it is not having any specific BP role. By implementing these two, collections and credit, you will get to know that the collection, the dispute management, either you can create dispute cases. There are three ways are there. Any one way you can use it, you can create it. But only thing is that if you want to implement alone dispute management, also can be possible. There is no dependency here. Okay, remember that one. Then you can just activate the company code for dispute management, then you can continue. Overview of the dispute management, how the dispute profiles will be configured, how the resubmission, customer contact, promise to pay, auto dispute case creation, auto dispute case close. So there are different ways are there in order to create and to close the dispute cases. So we'll see that one. Then after that, the last one is a overview of the Biller Direct. So Biller Direct is a Java-based application. It is going to integrate for the online platform. I will give the overview. Okay, upfront I'm telling. If you ask me the functionality, I cannot show you, because since it's a Java-based application, that is a third-party system. Just about an overview, I will give it to you. For what purpose the Biller Direct can be used, and how it is going to integrate with SAP system. Coming to that, the next topic would be a bank communication management. So the bank communication management, which I'm going to cover, is in detail. You can see here what are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA. What is the use of BCM and how it is going to work. So how many ways are there workflows, and what are the challenges in S4 HANA and as well as the ECC. You can see here the differences wherever we are getting, what challenges we had faced during the implementation, all the things which I am going to cover in detail, how you need to monitor the batches. So everything will be covered in the session in detail. Then Fury apps for each and every topic. If the topic, it definitely required the topic to be monitor to be used for the Fury app. Definitely the Fury apps are always, it's activated, so we can use that Fury app. Now interview preparation. If anyone wanted to prepare for interview, I have a separate set of questions and answers in order to attend the interview. Then I will hand over it to you towards the end of the session, or in between. If you need, anyone need anything, any clarification, anything about this one, you can always welcome. So you can ask me. I'm ready to share with this one. Then in case if anyone required any CV preparation, okay, in this process, then always you can welcome. Okay, so these are the topics which we are going to discuss. But the next question, I know what question you are going to ask. Upfront, let me tell you. So how much confident after completion of our session, the peoples may think about, okay, so how much experience does it show in your CV? Because majority of the peoples we are working in FICO, you peoples, if you want to switch your position or if you want to change your position, anything, the each and every session will be recorded, then all the videos will be shared in the through the Google Drive access, but the Drive access will not be given for download. The view access will be lifetime. You can see here almost 15 GB, almost 14.62 GB. You can see here the day wise session 1, 2, 3, 4 date format will be there, DDMMYY format. Up to, you can see here 52 sessions are there in this drive. The next, it has been started drive to 53 onwards. You can see here 87 classes which are completed until now. Because of my delay, I was not available 20 days. I took some personal leave. Due to that, the previous batch, it has delayed. So yesterday also there was a session. Okay, still as I mentioned, right, at this moment the concept which is going on, collections management, so the dispute management, BCM. Okay, these two topics are pending. By next week I am going to complete these two topics for them. Okay, so now the topics also you can see here in front of you only. I am showing, I am not hiding anything. So majority of the people, this is also 9 GB, almost this will come 13 GB, close to 13 GB. Total it will come 27 to 28 GB approximately. So this session, every session is a 1.5 hour session. These are all 1.5 hour session. Every day, it's a Monday to Saturday. Okay, coming to that, the sessions, right? Second, let me take this. I'll copy this the same. Okay, now you can see every day, every session will be recorded. The session will be placed in the Google Drive and shared with you. You will not have the download access. The view access will be lifetime. And the session will be every day, Monday to Saturday. Only Sunday we will have the holiday. In case in between, if any public holidays like festivals and all, okay, we'll discuss together, we'll take a decision, because we have to respect all others traditions, so we'll take a decision. Okay, upfront I'll communicate. So all communications will be happen through email, or sometime if it is required through WhatsApp communications also. In case if there will be any absence, there will be class will not be available, that will be communicated through email, through WhatsApp communication. You will get the upfront notifications.
So the timings will be morning 7:30.
Exactly, morning only. Yeah, morning. The timings will be morning only. But initial week, first week, it will be 1 hour only. Then after that, need to think of 1.5